This is an exciting time in the life of the church, both the United Methodist denomination and in the many ministries in our own church and community. God continues to work in each of our lives as we witness our faith daily in the world. And is Ann Allen here? Ann, could you come up and join me for a moment? Particularly today, I want to recognize the tireless work of the folks in Moms Demand Action. Are there any other members of that organization with us today? I know Jennifer is very active as well. Ann is going to tell us about a special opportunity and a special highlight in her work with Moms Demand Action.
Good morning. I've been a volunteer with Moms Demand Action for pretty much the entire time it's existed, about 6 years. And we are a nonpartisan group that works for policy solutions to gun violence. So we advocate for background checks and closing loopholes, keeping guns out of the hands of domestic abusers, those types of things. Every state has a chapter. And in most states, we are in the middle of our legislative sessions, and that's a big time of year for our organization because we typically go and do advocacy at our state legislatures. And in Georgia, that's going to happen on Wednesday for us. So we're expecting more than 600 volunteers to all gather in Atlanta and go talk to our lawmakers about what we can do to reduce gun violence in our cities and in the state generally. We have been taking volunteers, including people from Savannah, for at least 4 years. And after Parkland last year, we had an explosion of interest in our group, and it got much larger. And we are going to be going up to Atlanta on a bus on Wednesday morning. The church has graciously allowed us to gather here and leave from the church. We gather at 4:30 a.m. and we pull out at 5 a.m. It's a really early morning, but it's a really fun day. We're expecting about 20-something people now, but we have room for lots more. So if any of you have been curious about this issue and want to join us, we would love to have you. There's no charge to ride the bus. You just need a little bit of pocket change for some snacks and a meal on the way back. It's really fun and really meaningful, and it feels great to do some hands-on work and not to just be a keyboard warrior or, complaining about all the things that we all know need changing. So I hope you'll join us. I'm going to be in the connection corner. I can answer any questions that you have. I'm trying to think if I'm hitting everything. I guess that's it. So please come see me, and I can answer any questions that you may have. One thing I do want to say, we're going to have, one of the great ministries of this church is our Orange Ribbons on the Fence. And that has been so meaningful to some of the local families who have lost family members to gun violence. And some of them are going to be joining us. So that is really special. Asbury means a lot to those folks, even if they aren't members. So they'll be with us. I'm going. Jennifer Lindsay's going. I think Margaret Cook-Levy is joining us this year. But like I said, we'd like to have lots more Asburyans if you want to join. We'll train you. We'll tell you everything you need to know. There's nothing to be nervous about. So, oh, good point. Yes, you do not have to be a mom. We're mom-centric, but not mom-exclusive. Thank you, Barb. There will be gentlemen on the bus. And we'd love to have more gentlemen, childless people, aunts, uncles, moms, dads, teachers, anybody who cares about this. Thank you.
We thank these fine folks for their important work, and I believe that last year the Georgia chapter led the nation in turnout at our legislative session. So it's quite a bit of work done and to be proud of. And I urge you all to lift them up and their endeavors up in prayer on Wednesday as